doing? Welcome to Facts and Two Cents. This is Petal. As you know, we are a channel that's supposed to be Duchess of Sussex, Harry, Meghan, Archie, Baby Lily, Mama Doria, Poola Guy, the chickens. All of us here at Sussex Squad, welcome to Facts and Two Cents. Hope you've had a fantastic day, fantastic week. A lot of us in the US are about to celebrate our Thanksgiving. I'm doing a very late night recording right now. It's already past midnight, so it is Thanksgiving morning. And so happy Thanksgiving to all of us here in the US, all of our squaddies here in the US celebrating, and those overseas, Americans overseas who are celebrating as well. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. But wow, I'm telling you, the last couple of days, our faves have given us some wonderful things to be thankful for, I have to say. And it's just been really, really wonderful to just to see. One of the things I just been so excited about is just seeing their joy. It just, we've prayed for it for so long, and it's just been wonderful to see just the joy that is in their hearts, and it's just sort of just bubbling out from them, and it's just like, oh, I absolutely love it. And this picture, Amanda Gorman, who, as we know, was on the podcast yesterday with Meghan, and did her powerful poem. And it is just so beautiful. And just seeing this incredible picture, because on the episode, Meghan did mention that Amanda was sitting right next to her. And so I just was just like, oh, it was just such a beautiful surprise. And it's just like, yes. I'm like, yes, yes, yes. So I love this so much. And the beautiful smile. I'm telling you, with all those Shutter Island people just assuming that Harry is he is a hostage somehow in California. That's the happiest hostage I've ever seen. I'm like, geez, Meghan seriously need to, she needs to kidnap me and hold me hostage so I could be this happy, you know. I just absolutely love it. I love them. And oh my goodness, look at the background. I spying the background there. It kind of looks like a fairy tale house, like almost like the vines growing in the house, and the beautiful tree in the background. And I just like, oh, this is so beautiful. Look at Amanda's face. She is just like beaming. I love this. I love the joy. I love the peace. As again in one of our squaddies, I think I'll name this episode, happy, just beaming and moisturized or something. I absolutely just love it. It's just the joy and just, oh, I'm telling you. And I saw this picture. I think all squaddies were like, oh, we all have had that kind of like, oh, this is so beautiful. And then, of course, I absolutely love what Amanda wrote. I mean, again, this was on her. I'm sure many of you have seen this before, but it was on her Instagram account, and I just love the joy in which she shared this. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to take away my banner for a second so I can read it properly. It says, beyond thrilled to have had the honor of speaking with the Duchess on her podcast, Archetypes, where I spoke on the power that women possess as change makers. Thank you so much for having me. And so we know that from this episode that she we only heard her do her poem, so I am assuming that the next episode she's on, because I'd love to hear what she has to say about the power of that women possess as change makers. I would love to hear that conversation. And the fact that Harry is there. Yesterday I was talking about my dream of maybe Harry taking over and doing the men's version of archetypes. I would absolutely love to see that. I'd love to, you know, I would love to for Harry to be, be talking about the men and really, do a series on the different archetypes that affect men. And I just think it would be absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, I can't get over this picture. I mean, everybody just looks so beaming and moisturized and beautiful. And again, as Waddies, we've all prayed for them so much. And that's all you could want. That's all you want is the people that you care about to just be happy and just be fulfilled and content in their lives. And and that's really, it did my heart good to see that. I love when people are happy and they're content and they're just living their lives, and I love to see that. So may the Lord continue to bless them, that for, years to come, they will have this joy and happiness in their lives and in their relationship and their family. I just wish the best for them, the continued best for them. So, and then again, I think because of this picture, and then obviously, we saw this picture days ago, and it's just like, oh my gosh. And I think that's why I'm in this like, oh, phase. Y'all have to. And then again, I think I've seen that video, them wishing Elton, congratulating Elton. I think I've watched it way, way, way too many times. So again, just happiness, the joy. I remember, I think it was in the Variety interview where Meghan, I think they asked her like what she wanted in life or something, and she simply said joy. Just joy, enjoying the life that they have, because again, you don't know how long you have here. So enjoy the time you have, create, do whatever the things you love that bring you and your family joy, and be present in the moment, and so that you can enjoy the things around you. And it looks like they are, and and again, we don't live with them, so we can only see what they show us. And so I just wish for them all the happiness, and also a fantastic Thanksgiving with their families. I'm assuming they'll be with Mama Doria and whomever else. So I wish them all a fantastic Thanksgiving of just joy and happiness. I wish I could stay on these pictures forever because they just make me happy. And so I absolutely love it. Anyways, moving on. More faves being in love. Um, so Bustle is like, magazine, I guess, picked up the Archetypes episode from yesterday. And it says, over the course of, I'm just going to move myself there for a second, over the course of 10 episodes of Archetypes, Meghan Markle has spoken to a number of empowering and consequential women and shared many inspiring stories and moments. But the penultimate episode, released on November 22nd, had an extra special surprise guest, poet Amanda Gorman, who shared a piece of writing to wrap up the moving episode. And boy, was it moving. And obviously, so they pulled in the poem, and I just read it again just because it says, there is a movement brewing. We are the storm. the very form of change, the way forward isn't a road we take, but a road we make, forged forth by a future is by a future that is female. We will not fail, we will not sway, for where there's will, there's women, and where there is woman, there is forever a way. And I absolutely love, I mean, it's just the power in that. It's like where there is a woman, there is forever a way, and I love how that take off of the where there's a will, there's a way. And it's like, no, where there's a woman, there's forever a way. And I absolutely love it. And so it's just all over Twitter. I mean, she's been trending all day. Every time I go on Twitter, she's there trending. And so I don't think there's anybody that doesn't love Amanda Gorman. I mean, the girl is amazing. And I just she's so inspiring, and so it is just fantastic that she got to spend time with Harry and Meghan, and I look forward to seeing more of her and them together, as activists, and they are all into poetry, and talk about poetry. I mean, Megan is all into poetry. I think there's what 3 or 4 episodes now that has included poems, and also remember in 2021, as our sporty encyclopedia, Royal Suitor reminded all of us today, that in 2021. Harry and Meghan did a surprise drop-in on Lit. Lit is the poetry group in Los Angeles. And so they did a surprise drop-in. There they were. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry surprised the poetry students on a Zoom call. And she let us know, our suitor let us know that Amanda is an alum from Get Lit poetry. I'm sorry, I said lit poetry, Get Lit poetry. Poetry group, and so she is an alum, and so she says Amanda Gorman is an alum of the Get Lit poetry program in LA. Harry and Meghan met with young poets during the class in 2021 and featured their poetry as part of Archwell's Juneteenth commemoration last year. And so that's Harry and Meghan dropping in. Some of the kids were like, oh my gosh, some of them were like stunned silent. And so it was really, really, really great. And just, oh, I can't wait to see, the final episode on Tuesday, what it's going to be. And again, I'm hoping, praying that Prince Harry is going to be on it. I am just like, please, 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 Meghan. And I think this picture with Amanda sort of give me a little bit more to pray that he is. And pray that he's going to take it off into, 2023 with the guys, and Meghan off to do something else. So whatever they do, I am looking forward to that. But it's just kind of cool, just sort of like a full circle with Amanda being a part of Get Lit and Harry and Meghan, dropping it on them during the pandemic. Let's see what else I have. Oh, not only that, Amanda, she's like, I'm screaming, I'm nominated for a Grammy. Thanks so much for the Recording Academy for this honor and for celebrating the power of poetry through this award. So, and it says, congratulations to the Grammy Award Spoken Word Poetry Album nominee. So we'll see if she wins. So, so she is the nominee for a Grammy. So looking forward to that. Congratulations in advance, Amanda. I'm sure you will win. And I love the name of her book, or her recording. It says it's called "Call Us What We Carry," and it's like, oh wow, that is powerful. That is so powerful. Call us what we carry. And she just has a way with words that is just so deep, and it cuts so deep, and I love it. Absolutely love it. So kudos, Mama Amanda. And TV Fanatic did a little bit of write up on archetypes says Spotify's top binge-worthy podcast to get you through the holiday weekend. And they featured archetypes, as you can see bottom left. It says, if you're fresh off the Crown binge and want to have a royal good time, or your Suits binge made you a bit nostalgic, you can check out Archetypes hosted by the Duchess of Sussex and Suits a la Meghan Markle. It's a compelling podcast with pearls of wisdom, intimate stories, and relatable conversations among some of the most famous women, with a focus on female empowerment and inspiration. Archetypes came in hot at number one for 2 straight weeks on Spotify charts. So far, Markle has sat down and shattered female stereotypes with Serena Williams, Mariah Carey, Mindy Kaling, Paris Hilton, and many more. So I put a link to it, which is I just literally took out the Megan part because they talk about the other podcasts as well. So definitely take a read and check out the other podcasts as well. But this is what it says about archetypes. So very cool, and I'm glad that people are recommending it as binge worthy podcast. So yes, archetypes. I mean, I'm telling you, so many people on Twitter are going crazy for this. It just and especially this episode too as well because of what happened in Colorado. It is just so timely, and so I just love it, love it, love it, love it. Anyways, moving on. So, feminist.com. So, People Magazine actually wrote or at least did an article about Megan, and actually they did an article about Gloria Steinem and her relationship with Megan. And so I didn't read the People magazine article at first, and I saw it and I was like, yeah, I don't, yeah. I tried to stay away from people as much as possible, but feminist.com tweeted about it, and I was like, okay. So I went in and I read it. And so Feminist says about the article, it says, we love this article about Gloria Steinem's friendship with Meghan Markle at People. It notes that Gloria gave Meghan We Are Linked Not Ranked bracelet partnered with Gloria during the taping of Maker's Women. And it talks about where you can order your a linked not ranked bracelet. And so feminist.com is a thriving online community and non-for-profit organization fostering awareness, education, and activism for people all over the world. And so a bit of the People magazine article about Meghan's and Gloria's relationship. It says, we asked about, or they were doing the interview with Gloria. So it says, we asked about why she partnered with Meghan for a candid conversation about reproductive rights in Vogue earlier this year. Steinem had nothing but kind words for her friend, whom she called a great human being. I am not an expert on the media, but it seems to me that she is very different from the picture of her in the media, the feminist activist tells People. She's smart and funny and devoted to social issues. Maybe it's the British tabloids that are the problem, Steinem adds with a laugh. During their chat in 2020, Steinem gifted the Duchess with a bracelet that reads, we are linked, not ranked. Upon receiving it, Meghan said that the phrase means everything to me on every level, and it continues to hold great significance to the feminist icon. She said, I think we are human beings, or maybe living things on planet Earth, right? Are linked, not ranked, Steinem told People. We have a system of race and gender and class that ranks us. And that's actually not accurate. And so she is really about, not being ranked above each other. We're all equals. And you know and so one of the things, I went in to look at the site, and it's actually a site linked. It's literally called We Are Linked Not Ranked. And it's a site, as you can see, it says created by Gloria Steinem, and it's benefiting feminist.com. And this is the bracelet that she gave to Megan at the bottom, and this is where you can get it. It's on their site. It's $48. So if you want to get it, I put the link in the show notes. And again, the money is going to feminist.com. Obviously, you don't have to get any of this stuff. You don't have to get it, but just in case you're interested, the link would be in the show notes where you can purchase it. And that's the bracelet on the left. So cool. And finally, as we know, Twitter may at any moment go down. They've been predicting this the last couple of weeks. I'm surprised we made it out of last weekend when Twitter is still there. But for all of us who are looking for a home away from Twitter, whether now or whether when it goes down, there is something called Black Twitter, where it is was created by Jonana Wright. She is obviously a Black woman from Canada, and so she created Black Twitter, and it's literally being worked on as we speak. To get it up, because there are some features. It's still in the beta stage of it, and so hopefully by January all the little bugs and stuff will all start working. But a lot of us in the squad have jumped over to Black Twitter. So some people are on Hive. I did an account for Hive, but for some reason it will not let me in. And so but I am so happy that we have a home where tons and tons and tons of squatties are over there. And again, they're on Hive as well. So if you go over to Black Twitter, we're over there at Facts and Two Cents. So please give us a follow, and I will follow you back. But a little bit on Jordana, and I'm going to move our little logo from there. And a little bit about her. It says, when creating, and this is Essence magazine that did this profile on her. It says, when creating a profile for Black Twitter app, for the Black Twitter app, one of the prompts asks, what are you supposed to put in your grits? Sugar or salt? If you answer incorrectly, prospective users are redirected to twitter.com. I was one of those. I made the mistake and put sugar because I really thought you put sugar in grits. I don't eat grits. So I had grits once in my life, and I'm not a fan of it. So I put sugar, and I got kicked out and kicked back to Twitter. So, of course, I learned my lesson, went back in and put salt, and was promptly accepted. I was just like, I can't believe they kicked me out and sent me back to Twitter. But that's the humor in Jordana. So if you're going to sign up, just know, do not put sugar or you will be kicked over back to Twitter. So anyways, going on from in this article, it says, this is one of the humorous hallmarks Jordana Wright, 34, she's only 34 years old, intentionally wrapped into the coding of what she called the Black people's version of Twitter, a platform built nearly a year before the now embattled social media company was thrown into disrepair. Black Twitter, the online community made up of highly engaged, characteristically influential Black users, has become a commonplace of comfort for the marginalized groups. Mourning, musing, revelations, and communal support have taken place within the Twitter subgroup for years, and recent threats to the viability of the app have sparked conversations about how invaluable this sect really is. Going on in the article, it says, in the event Twitter devolves, Wright has reimagined its characteristic interface to offer a similar user experience, uh, but with culturally connected touchpoints. For instance, Black Twitter app's avatar sports African phenotypic of phenotypic features. I guess that's phenotypic features. I guess that's the way you say it. I just totally mispronounced that word, I'm sure. And the news feed configuration is deemed the cookout. So if you go on Black Twitter, and you're trying to figure out where is everyone, where do I find like the news feed, just go to the cookout and you will find it. That's where everyone's tweets are. So it's a fun platform. It's a little slow at the moment. Again, I guess they're working on it, and they are it's still in the beta form. But it's really great to know that there's a place that we can go, and then, a place that really caters to the Black experience, Black men and women looking for a home in a language that they, except me and my phenotypic or phenotypic, totally butchered that word, and still are butchering it. But it's great to see that it does cater to the Black experience with language that is a part of our culture. So I very much looking forward to it. You can also it is very expensive to run a platform. She's literally she's doing it by herself, and so you can also donate to to her efforts, maybe to hire other techs to come and help her to run the platform. So yeah, I'm very much excited about Black Twitter, and thank you, Jordana, who is so wonderful and so welcoming. She literally had a post for the squad, for Sussex Squad, welcoming Sussex Squad over to Black Twitter. So it was really really wonderful to be over there. So I'm just, looking forward to the bugs being, taken out, and that it will run smoothly. But yeah, it's just very, very exciting. It's great to see a Black woman strive and a Black woman be successful in what she is doing and is helping to meet a need. Christopher Boozy is also working with his team to come up with a platform as well, if he gets over 100,000 people interested. So if you haven't and are interested, definitely jump over to botsentinel.com, and you can also pre-register. So that would be absolutely fantastic. So but yes, that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much. Again, have a fantastic Thanksgiving. When I drop this at some point, maybe I'll have a chat in there, and but either way, thank you to our awesome moderators who are always there to make sure our chat is safe and just really wonderful and fun. So thank you, Lydia and Church Nelly and Karen M and Julia Rock and Cookies and Cream, for being amazing. Thank you so much to our Deucens crew members who support the channel on a monthly basis. Thank you guys so much, because again, out of the kindness of your heart, you are supporting us, and I appreciate that. Thank you to our Gold Star members or supporters who really support us through super chat, super stickers, super thanks, merchandise, and all of those things. Thank you so much. PayPal, Cash App, all of them. Thank you so much for your continued support. And if you're interested in supporting us, you don't have to. There is no obligation. But if you're interested in supporting the channel, I would be most appreciated. Thank you. Appreciative. So thank you so much for your support in advance. And if you're new here and you have not subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Click the notification bell so that you can know when we drop a video. Please like this video. Please share this video. Please help us to build our platform. We're trying to get to 6,000 and beyond. We're 5.3 right now. So, it's slowly growing. So again, please share. And if you haven't and you're interested in joining our 2 Cents group, if you're able to, welcome in advance. So again, thank you guys so much for everything that you have done. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and just being a part of this Sussex experience. I think what I call it, this Sussex experience, Harry and Meghan's experience. Thank you guys so much. And again, by the time you get this, it'll be most likely, Thanksgiving morning, bustling around with your family. Thank you. For taking a minute to hang with me. And I absolutely, absolutely appreciate it. So have a great one, guys. Have a great time with your family. And I will see you next time. Bye.